It's your boy Jay. It's the Digital Revolution podcast, guys. I am turning them out. I haven't been in here in a while, so I'm trying to make up for lost time. It's been a lot going on since the 2 years that I haven't been on here. But anyways, I don't want to make these too long. We're doing our segment called Ask Oracle. And usually I cover equities, stocks, bonds. I go over charts and I go over financial news. But right now that's kind of on snooze right now because the markets are looking like they're consolidating into the downside. I've been saying, just looking at the charts that we're going to have a stock market crash. You can see the other videos of what the Oracle says that we're going to be going into. But right now we're going to be asking questions about Ghislaine Maxwell, and her father. I forgot her father's name, but anyway, so moving right along. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's your boy Jay, Robert Maxwell, yes. Hopefully you guys can see this. Is your boy Jay, it's the Digital Revolution podcast. Please like and subscribe. I've been turning them out. I haven't been on here in 2 years. I'm consistently inconsistent. Guys, again, we're in World War III. We're fighting for our life in the United States. But I did ask Oracle about the United States, and all is not lost. It's not a completely hopeless situation, but they want us to believe that's a hopeless situation because people like Larry Flink are scamming us, guys. I didn't say that the government is 100% bad. The government is there to help us, to aid us, and to push humanity forward. But there's some really bad people in the government. But anyways, guys, right off the bat, I believe that Ghislaine Maxwell and Robert Maxwell, that he molested her. It is definitely some weird stuff going on here. I think he molested her. Anyways, so yeah, when we was asking about Epstein, we really did. You're really not going to get much out of Epstein because there's really not much there other than that what we already know. But the revelation that Oracle had was that, obviously, the DOJ, basically the whole entire federal government is somehow implicit in the Epstein, and that they knew about the rings, that the police knew about the rings, the New York City police possibly could be implicated, and high level ranking officials, police knew about it. Like they knew about it, and they didn't do anything about it because they were making money off of it, and the money they were making is somehow tied into the land, tied into Bitcoin, the missing money, Ghislaine is a high level witch. Yeah, she wanted to be married. She wanted to marry Epstein, but he wasn't the marrying type, guys. And the last time that I read for her, it said that she was kind of heartbroken by Jeffrey Epstein, and that she was the one that pulled the plug on him. And maybe this was some sort of a lover's revenge. Like, oh really? Like he fucked her over. Yep. Yeah. She cut ties. It's a lot of shady shit. The money wasn't anything. The money wasn't enough. It wasn't just about money. She was deeply unhappy. Yeah, because she was dealing with Jeffrey Epstein, and Jeffrey Epstein, even though people say he's not smart, but he was just a liar. He was just crooked. He even lied to her. What makes you think he didn't lie to her? Yeah. He was dicking her down though. She wanted to have a family. She wanted to get married. She wanted that security. But she's unstable as well. She wanted to have kids. She wanted to have children. But she's mentally unstable. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell. Please show me clearly Ghislaine Maxwell. She got daddy issues. She has daddy issues. Yeah. Did her daddy fuck her? Excuse my language, but did her daddy, M her? Her daddy molested her. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, but her daddy definitely, he did something to her. Guys, this is not for kids. Yeah, she was the con. She's also in those man, we're getting a lot of like these people that are high up there that are making millions of dollars are really just conning people. We're getting a lot of con jobs. She was also bisexual, sexually fluid. She had a type. Jeffrey Epstein controlled her mentally, psychologically. He had her under control. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is she hiding? Yeah. Justice. She can't sleep, that's for sure. She's not able to sleep. She feels out in the cold. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me what we need to know. Please connect all the dots. Show us clearly. Yeah, she was involved with, yes. Yo, this keeps coming out. I can't make this shit up, yo. She was involved with law enforcement. Obviously, it's been out there and all over the internet, all over, social media and everything in the alt media that she was connected to Mossad, CIA. Definitely she was connected with crooked cops. This was really, it really was the crooked cops that was behind all of this. And that's possibly what they're all protecting is these law enforcement people. You have police, you have government officials, you have CIA, FBI, DOJ, high-ranking officials. You really is connected to the police. Man, guys, can't make this shit up. Yo, she was definitely involved in some heavy witchcraft, this is some heavy magic, heavy Illuminati shit. They basically worked for the devil. She was a freak. She was a freak, man. Yeah, they did all kind of stuff. All the stuff that you hear about is mostly true. She's a high-level... Ghislaine is a high-level priestess, and she practiced a form of satanic magic, Kabbalistic magic, ritual magic, blood sacrifice magic, sacrificing people. All that stuff you hear about is true. For whatever reason, it keeps coming up. Something about these contracts, that they do shit with these contracts connected to the stock market. She was going to flee. She was going to try to flee somewhere. But, no. Well, whatever it is, justice is not on her side. Definitely the courts. I think she's going to stay locked up. Looks like she's going to stay locked up. She's trying to flee. She was gonna try to get out. She was gonna try to get pardoned. She was gonna leave. She was gonna leave the United States, because you know what? They all carry the same kind of energy pattern. From Pam Bondi to Donald Trump, they all kind of carry the same. To Larry Fink. They all carry the same kind of energy. Yeah, but anyway, so yes, very demonic. Very demonic. Her and Jeffrey Epstein were not like a twin flame. What do you call it? Not a twin. Something like a twin flame. They were. He was her lesson, to be honest. He was her lesson, and but she practices mirror magic. They do things with mirror magic. They do things with where they trap the souls. Yeah, all that stuff you hear about is true. Well, she really wanted to be in love. Sometimes the devil, she is going to have some sort of victory. She is going to hear some sort of a good news. She meditates. No, she had a miscarriage. She was going to have Jeffrey Epstein's baby, but she had a miscarriage. Yeah, she had a miscarriage. That was gonna be. You ever seen Rosemary's Baby? That was gonna be fucking Rosemary fucking baby. God, oh, if she had a baby, that was fucking destiny, guys. Yeah, she is a high level witch, man. She likes black guys too. She liked all kind of weird sex. They liked all kind of weird sex. Something weird about her. Lots of unstable energy here. She's very unstable. Mentally, she was unstable. Also, she's very, like, Oracle says she was bitchy. She was a bitch. Yeah, people started telling on. People started they were dealing with underage. Yeah, they definitely were dealing with underage kids, and some truth came out about that. That has since ceased, that particular ring, but you know, somehow the government was making money off of it. Somehow police and law enforcement were making money off of these child trafficking rings. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell clearly. Show me clearly. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell. And the last time that I read her, the same sort of a thing came up. Yo, she's really depressed right now. She's really depressed. Yeah, a lot of unstable energy. This woman is crazy. You gotta stay away from this woman at all costs. Like, this is not a kind of person you want to be in her orbit. You want to be in her aura, because she is highly manipulative. I believe everything they say about her and more. Oracle is saying that she possibly was going to have Jeffrey Epstein's kid, but that didn't fall through. That would have been Rosemary's Babies. She's not happy right now, and yeah, she's battling in court to get her freedom. But she was just, if they set her free, she's just gonna run away. She's trying to run away with Jeffrey Epstein, because, you know, I'm not sure if Jeffrey Epstein is dead or alive. I really don't know, but Oracle seems to lean on the side of that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. Please show me Ghislaine Maxwell clearly. So yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell is a high-level priestess. She practiced all sorts of form of divination. She practiced a high-level form of divination and clairvoyance. She can see things. She has a fine intuition, but she's corrupt. And she also practices a form of Kabbalistic magic, ritualistic magic. Basically, Satanism. They practice the worship of Baal, and they practice, you know, child sacrifice. Yeah, it was way more to this. They definitely sacrificed people. They definitely were sacrificing people, burning people alive, doing stuff with their souls, trapping their soul trapping. They were agents of the devil. They were agents of the devil. They were having sex with these people and then killing them. Yeah, it's saying basically that the court system, this is somehow tied into the court system, that is an injustice. Retribution will be served. Corruption, dishonesty. She's being dishonest because Ghislaine Maxwell is the main one. She's the main. Jeffrey Epstein, his energy pattern suggests that she was the one that knew about the magic and knew about how to control and the mind control, and she was the one that initiated him into this. And yeah, she's avoiding accountability, and we're gonna have to see what the justice system is gonna do. But it looks like justice is not really gonna be served in a way, guys. Damn, guys, yo. They practice fucking witchcraft, guys. She is a fucking witch. Make no mistake about it. High-level priestess, along with witchcraft. She's a Satanist. They worship the devil, guys. And I know that, like, this is now out there, and people saying all this stuff, you hear about it. But they really do worship the devil, and it's not how. Lack of recognition, no rewards, lack of achievement. Yeah, she's gonna be. I'm not sure if she's gonna be extradited or whatever you call it, but she's not getting out anytime soon. Yeah, she did something to Jeffrey Epstein where she bounded him. Yeah, connected to law enforcement. Yeah, so well, that's why she got the cush deal in jail, because there's some high-level people connected to law enforcement. This is all connected into law enforcement somehow. See, true. Yup. Completion. She did it out of a sense of wanting to belong. Her father used to have sex with her. Maybe not sex, but like he basically like did stuff to her. Yeah, there's gonna be a judgment served on her. because she failed to learn her lesson. And in a long story short, and in the simplest version of the matter, is that she failed to learn the lesson. Yeah, it's hopeless for her. Like they said, you're gonna put her away. Yeah, the truth is being revealed about her, guys. Damn, she is fucking into Satanism. And let me tell you, this kind of Satanism is never how you think it is. It's never like, you know, when they're making deals with the devil and they're being agents with the devil, because the devil is highly processed here. It's very, very, very. Oracle is saying like certainty, like 95, 100% certain she was into this demonic shit, and they was into it heavy. They was into sacrificing people, burning people alive. They were burning people alive. Yeah, getting rid of the bodies. And that's going to have to be something that, you know, they're going to have to do forensic, because that needs to come out about where all these dead bodies are. And well, yeah, they were burying the body. They were doing something with a lot of dead bodies. Possibly even the children too. Yeah. There's a lot of missing money still. She knows where the missing money is. Yeah, she was inhumane, dishonest, cold. Yeah, these people need to be put away. Let me just say this. Oracle is basically saying people like Ghislaine Maxwell are a danger to humanity, a danger to society. I mean, this is not good. Mischoices, scarcity, deficiency, instability. Constantly comes up about instability, bad investment. Yeah. Lies, trickery, schemes, strategy, resourcefulness, sneakiness, cunning. Like, you can't escape it. She wanted to be in love. Well, yeah, she's just gonna have to recover in jail. She's gonna be in that Kush. She's gonna be in that Kush jail for the rest of her life. Basically, they got their person, which is Ghislaine Maxwell. She's the one. She's the one that initiated it all. Connected to the Rothschild. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's good right there. So, man, this is draining as fuck, yo. It never, when they deal with the devil, it's never how people think it is, like how you see in the movie. Now, do they go personally to the devil on, you know, like personally? No, it's always an agent of an agent of an agent. But somewhere along the chain of command, you know, the devil does exist. And it could. Now, guys, hear me out on this. This is crazy, and this is some conspiracy theories, guys. We're getting deep into the conspiracy theories, guys. Was it that Jeffrey Epstein, who was a nobody, allegedly he was a cab driver. Apparently he was a cab driver, and then out of nowhere he came out of nowhere, and then he helped all these people scam and fraud, because there's a lot of con artists out there. Just like Jeffrey Epstein is a scammer, Oracle is saying that Donald Trump is a con artist, that Larry Flink is a con artist, and that BlackRock, all these companies are somehow scamming us, guys. It really is the taxpayers' money that they're taking. And I'm just going to say allegedly. But it's never how you think. Let me go back here. Let me do my closing statement. Hopefully you guys can like and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, you like what I'm kicking, we're getting to the esoteric. We're getting deep into Ghislaine Maxwell's ass. Look like she ain't getting out of jail anytime soon. But, you know, when they deal with the devil, it's never how you think it is. Sometimes they are practicing a form of witchcraft and a magic. And again, it's not like hocus pocus. It's like all this, like, you know, thing or whatever. It is a form of energy. It is a form of thought. But mostly it's deception. They practice a high level of deception. Because anytime you deceive somebody or you have deception, it is a form of witchcraft. And you withhold the truth, it is a form of witchcraft. And these people that work within the government and the Federal Reserve and the money itself, is a form of Babylonian witchcraft, because it's something for nothing, you know. And they got everybody convinced of it. But, you know, as we predicted, as Oracle predicted, that the spell is wearing off. The spell is wearing off. And so I believe everything they say about her. Something is tied into these contracts and all these souls that they killed, that's somehow connected into the stock market somehow. And I was saying this, that the child trafficking is tied in, and the Epstein is somehow tied into stock market, somehow tied into laundering money in the stock market. And she needs to be heavily watched, and she needs to be audited. Everything in her brain basically needs to be scraped, like in them fucking Matrix things where they just put like something inside your brain and just totally scrape all your thoughts and scrape your brain, because that's where all the information is held. This is a high level scam. Still lots of money that's missing. It's still money that's missing that they know about. Yup, lots of money that's missing. Yes, she wanted to get married to and another revelation is that she had his baby, but she had a miscarriage. Oh yeah, so closing thoughts. So here's my revelation, and I'm gonna just leave you guys with this. We see a lot of times in Hollywood and news media, which is sort of like the new gods. It's like the new Greek mythology. The movies is like a form of art. It's our mythology, but we see a lot of movies that talk about, people getting into other bodies. Was Jeffrey Epstein just a vessel for demonic entities? I believe Jeffrey Epstein was an ancient, old, demonic entity that's been around for years and years and years, for thousands of years. And Jeffrey Epstein was just a vessel. And Ghislaine Maxwell, she used Jeffrey Epstein's body as a vessel for this ancient spirit. And she was the one that was in control, guys. And she wanted to have his baby, sick and twisted. All this stuff that's coming out, the spell is wearing off for whatever reason, because when they do spell work, they have to put a lot of energy into it. A lot of energy has to go into it. Maybe that's why they were spirit cooking and they were doing all this demonic shit and killing people with the adrenochrome and all this other stuff, because a lot of energy has to go into the spell work. But mostly they get attracted to the demons and to the demonic is because of the money. There's money involved if you really know what you're doing, and it's really connected into the banks. And so I think the next thing that we're gonna have to do is for the collective, and that be it. But that was my reading for Ghislaine Maxwell. Guys, this is some heavy stuff. She was heavy into the occult, heavy into that demonic shit. That's the main thing. That's how they got their power, and they did what they did because they learned this magic from things like the Keys of Solomon. Look up the Keys of Solomon. Look up ancient Babylonian Magi and Zoroastrianism, if I'm saying that correctly. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. Mithraism. And in history, when we go into the historical timeline, which I don't have time to, it talks about this group in the Medo-Persian, these Medo-Persian groups that conquered all of the Western Hemisphere, all the way into Italy, and really the Italians are really Persian, and they came into the West and they took their religion with them. They took oh, look at that, King of Cups. They took this ritual child sacrifice with them, this Babylonian magic of child sacrifice that we hear in the Bible, this ancient form of magic, but nobody really knows how it really goes down. It's being uncovered. The truth is being revealed in a way that we know of, but the police, the DOJ, the federal government is implicit in this. Donald Trump. I'm gonna have to go into what Donald Trump is hiding in terms of the Epstein, if he's hiding anything. But maybe we'll go into that and we'll go into the collective. But guys, stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. It's your boy Jay. It's the Digital Revolution Podcast.